Oh, yeah. I'm feeling Minecraft. I'm feeling Minecraft. Can I just get like a whole playlist of just Minecraft? Minecraft music. By Russian Vibes. Wait, I have to clear the queue, don't I? I have to clear the queue. Hello. Hello. Hello, everyone. Let's turn this down. Let's turn this down. What's up, Reality Guru, Orenfell? What's up, boys? I am not expecting everyone to show up. And here's why. It's literally cardboard day. Which, to be honest with you, I don't even know if there's audio on this scene. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay. Thus far, we're doing pretty good. Thus far, we're doing pretty good. So I got myself got my hands on a play booster. Why is there so much shake? Why is there so much shake? You're not normally like, oh, God. Okay, okay, you know what? I'm just going to not touch it. I'm just going to not touch it. Just going to not touch it. So we got a play booster box of Secrets of Strixhaven. I am very excited for this. I've been excited for this ever since to be honest with you, got into Magic. Ever since it was leaked that this was even going to be a thing. We do also have a collector booster pack that we're going to crack at the very, very end of this. I don't feel like there's any reason to blow the load so early. Instead, we should save it for the last bit. Dude, okay, so I wish I took a picture of this. I just got home. Literally just got home like maybe 15 minutes ago. I go over to my local game store, and I show up about half an hour early before they actually open for the day. Mostly because, in my experience, every single one of these pre-releases, the line is fucking long. However, things change very, very quickly here in Colorado. It is currently 29 degrees, and that was a dramatic drop-off from earlier this week, sitting at a nice crisp 78. It is actively snowing. Visibility on the road is limited to maybe 8 feet in front of you. So when I showed up, traversing the cold tundra, I see that there's no one there at 1:30, but I'm like, you know what? I'm prepared for this. I'm wearing my jacket. I got my Baby No Money jacket on. Baby No Money was a lot of fun last night. We'll talk about that at a later point, though. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I got to watch a Finnish man stroke his penis live on stage. It was pretty cool. It was very sexual. A very sexual show. Very strange. Anyway, so I show up. I get there about half an hour early, and there's no one in line. But I'm like, I'm not a sucker. I'm prepared for this. I got all my thermals on. I got my hoodie. I got a little scarf. I got a little. This is corduroy, and it's very warm. And I just stand out there, and I proceed to see the one and only worker that I actually like. Now, after 9 months, I am proud to say that I have finally learned their name. This entire time, I'll show up, and they'll be like, "Hey, what's up, Peter? What do you need today?" And I'm like, "Hey, you." No idea what this person's name is. But today, I finally found out. The person right behind me, as we were walking in through the door, was like, "Oh, what's up, May?" And I was like, "May. Oh, May. Oh, it all makes sense now. Oh, my God. Oh, my God." So now I can just casually drop their name and feel like we have a better rapport. Because this entire time, I was just like, "What's up? What's up? I have some friends doing a draft, but I'm skipping it because wife's not feeling well." Hey, you got to take care of the wife, right? My wife is currently upstairs, bundled up, playing Pocopia. I haven't seen her in hours. She's just been off to her own devices. Yeah, see, there she is. So anyways, we're gonna crack open into this box. We have a couple of cards that we're looking for here. the one thing that really impresses me about Strixhaven is they have a lot of these cheeky little combo cards, as you can probably see at the farthest left. So while we do have like a creature card, which is pretty sick in itself, flying, ward 2, pretty nasty stuff, it also has fucking Ancestral Recall just tacked on there. Okay, we're just doing that. We're just doing that. We also have some crazy algebra. I'm very excited. I can't wait to jump into this. Now, I know that Orenfell ran away. He's currently cooking dinner. However, I took a little cheeky stop at the dispo. So before we even get into any magic, I want to show you something. So I go to the dispo being like, hey, man, I'm looking for some sort of pre-roll. I've done my time, all right? I've rolled many a joint, many a blunt. I'm over it now. I'm old. My fingies, they're arthritic. Look at these things. This is my natural position too. So I ask him, hey, what do you got in? It's 420. 420's coming up very soon. What do you got? He's like, okay, so we got a bunch of infused blunts that you might be interested in. Here's like this mango Maui Wowie shit. Here's this other pre-roll thing. And I was like, okay, that's all nice and good. He's like, but we just got something in today that I think you might be very interested in. I'm in hospital on a bunch of meds. Sharky, what the fuck happened? Are you good, dog? What happened? I hope you're okay. Whatever it is that's going on, I hope that you feel better very, very soon. Aerobic? I hope you get better very, very soon, my man. Aortic valve removal? That is crazy. Hold on a second. I'll get back to my dispo story in just a second here. Aortic valve removal. That does not sound good whatsoever. Show me an image of this being removed. Oh. Oh. Oh, this is graphic. Oh my god. So what? You got like a robot heart now? Like, are you basically RoboCop? Oh my god. I hope your recovery comes soon. That's crazy. I asked for the video footage. That's metal as shit, bro. That is metal as shit. Got a cool scar on my chest. I would like to dedicate all the stars in this place. Something, something, something. The world's yours, Scarface. Wait, no, that doesn't really go here. It's not on your face. Anyway, so let me show you something that might make you feel a little bit better, because this is just zany and kooky, okay? This is zany and kooky. So I ask him, "Hey man, I'm looking for a dank doink. You feel me? What do you got?" And he's like, "Okay, well, I just got this shit in, and I think you're gonna really like it." And I'm like, "Okay, lay it on me." This right here is called the Noodle Doink. The Noodle Doink. Apparently it's got 2 grams of concentrate in it, which makes this kind of fucking crazy, right? But why is it called the Noodle Doink, Pete? Well, he was like, dude, check this shit out. And he turns it over to me, and I don't know how well you'll be able to see this. That's a fucking rigatoni. There's like a fucking rigatoni in here. He's like, yeah, everything about this is absolutely biodegradable. You could even cook it if you really want to. I was like, well, I don't think that's really worth it. The shit was very expensive. Did I miss you talking about last night yet? No. I'm not going to talk about that tonight or today, because I feel like that I could yap on about that for a few hours. I'm going to be so real. Last night was a lot of fun. I'll touch on this just a little bit. Maru and I went to go see Baby No Money, Oliver Tree, Jungle Bobby. We also saw an artist by the name of Kajia. It's a Finnish guy, best known for. Hold on, let me play this. You may not recognize that name, but you've most definitely heard this person's music. Gee. Oh, fuck. Because this is all in Finnish, it's kind of hard to type. You've definitely heard this. Let me skip to the part that you for sure know. Here we go. Anyway, so if you've ever seen a Succubus stream, you've likely heard that song before. Ozzy. We also had an Aussie kid, this dude by the name of YNG Martyr. He was pretty cool. He brought on Swagger Souls, which was kind of insane. I didn't know Swagger Souls was just gonna be there, but I guess it makes sense when you got a bunch of Australian guys. Of course, you're gonna bring on a Australian internet content creator, I guess. Kind of wild. But anyway, so yeah, it was a lot of fun. But today we're gonna be cracking into some cardboard. We're here for a good time, not a long time. To be honest with you, I am not at all trying to get like I'm not expecting any humongous pulls. Of course, I'll always hope for them, for sure. But I just really like the set. I like the art. I like what it does. I like everything about this. The first time that they put out a Strixhaven set, they have these like alternate Japanese art cards that are just, oh my god, so gorgeous. And if it wasn't for them being so goddamn expensive, I would collect every single one. So here's my second chance. I'm finally getting in at the ground floor. Now, of course, we're not going to find any cool Japanese anything really in this. I don't think there is any in this, but perhaps we'll find it in the collector pack that I don't know where I actually put. I don't know where I actually put that. I haven't moved. Where did it go? Well, it'll show up eventually. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Welcome in, Bunny Babe. Welcome in. It's gonna be a very chill time. I wanna... Is there any way for me to prevent this from shaking so goddamn much? That's a little bit better. All right. Let's jump into it. I know normally I crack boxes with Maru because she has the better luck, but she is currently preoccupied. I think building Squirtle like a water park or something like that. I don't know. I don't play Pokopia. I don't know what happens. I don't know what they do. I can come down if you want. No, you're doing your thing. Don't worry about it. I told Maru she has one thing to worry about today and one thing only. Rotting in bed and playing video games because she deserves it. It's her birthday weekend. Her birthday is tomorrow. I like the topper. The toppers are always very, very cool. Very, very cool. Also, why are they just outright advertising to me Secret Lair? It's a cool little poster card thing, but still. I'm busy gathering trash for Trubbish. Try to say that one 5 times fast. Okay. I'm feeling we start with blue. Now, should I keep it this zoomed out or should we get in a little bit closer? How are we feeling? Do we want to get in a little bit closer? Maybe a cheeky little like that. Let me also make these chasers just like slightly smaller because they take up a lot of the screen. Okay. First pack magic. I'm not even going to fuck around with trying to get the tab. I don't believe there's going to be any sort of trick with this. Hopefully not. This is cute. I like the pest cards. The pest tokens. Fractal. Looks like a giant water buffalo. Giant water buffalo. Also, what is this fraying? I don't know how well you can see that on camera, but like the edges are already a little pressed in. Interesting. Very interesting. All right. Shopkeeper's Bane. It's got Trample. Whenever this creature attacks, you gain 2 life. Badger Pest. Kind of cute. Pull from the Grave. Return up to 2 target creature cards from your graveyard. You gain 2 life. We're going to be going through the cards for at least the first couple of packs, and then we'll speed it up. We'll speed it up. Rehearsed Debater. I'm a Rehearsed Debater. Vigilance. 3/3. 3-drop. Spellbook Seeker. So, Bird Wizard, flying, of course. He's an owl. This creature enters prepared. Me too. Prepared for what? While it's prepared, you may cast a copy of its spell. Doing so unprepares it. Interesting. I'm going to have to learn what that mechanic really means. I don't understand. And then we also have a Careful Study sorcery card right on the very bottom right. Draw 2 cards, discard 2. One of my favorite things in all of blue is this card called Frantic Search. Basically, I think it's like you draw 3 cards, you discard 2, and then you like eat the 3rd one. Something like that. Rumble Rouser. Dwarf Sorcerer. When this creature enters, you may discard a card. If you do, draw 1. It's like Reverse Adventures that have potential for recast. Yes. Biblioplex Tomekeeper. Artifact creature, construct. When this creature enters, choose up to 1. Blah, blah, blah. Rapturous Moment. Ooh. Oh, kiss already. Get a room, you two. Draw 2 cards, then discard 2, then add 2 blue and 3 red. I feel like that was... this is a very roundabout way of just being like, draw 3 cards, and then also basically you get a little rake back. Spend it, draw 3 cards, but also you get a little rake back. Transcendent Archaic? Archaic? Am I reading that right? Transcendent Archaic. Love this. Vigilance. Converge. When this creature enters, you may draw X cards, where X is the number of colors of mana spent to cast the spell. And if you draw 1 or more cards this way, discard 2 cards. It's a 6/6 7-drop. Ooh, would you love me if I was a worm? Aberrant Mana Worm. Trample. Worm. Lecturing Scorn Mage. I'd let her scorn me a little bit. Scold me with a ruler, perhaps. Exhibition Tidecaller. Didn't we have a Tidecaller in the last set? My smoking penis. Bulk Up. Ooh. Ooh, it's so beautiful. And alt arty. Double target creature's power until end of turn. Flashback. I don't have to tell you what flashback means. Silverquill Charm. Choose 1. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on a target creature. Exile target creature with power 2 or less. Each opponent loses 3 life and you gain 3. Ooh, that's gross. Oh, that's gross. And then for the land, forest. I think I'm going to put the forest in the front. Or put the lands in the front. I like seeing them first. I like to blow my load as early as possible. I like to blow it as soon as possible. Oh, and there's the reveal for that already, I guess. Pass. Take the land, stick it in the front. Island. Melancholic Poet. Elf Bard. He's got a repartee. He's got repartee. Stone Docent. Spirit Chimera. That's actually pretty sick. That's pretty sick. Exile this card from your graveyard, gain 2 life, surveil 1, activate only as a sorcery. That's kind of sick. Not gonna lie. 2-drop, 3/1. Decent little pata, especially for standard. Muses Encouragement. Ooh, we're getting trippy. Create 3 blue and red elemental creature tokens with flying. Ooh. Expressive Fire Dancer. This guy likes plays. This guy's in the theater. because of the costume design, obviously. Follow the Lumarants. Lumarants? Lumarants? Ew, gross. Infusion. Mage Tower Referee. That's kind of cute. How does this function, though? Does he eat? He's got little arms. He's kind of like a fish head, just got a wheelchair. Like just the fish head. Artifact creature construct. Whenever you cast a multicolored spell, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Ooh. Elemental mascot. Elemental bird. Put a bird on. Sky Coach Wayport. Add 1 colorless. It's a land. Target creature becomes prepared. Are you prepared? Graduation Day. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a creature, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Ooh. Growth Curve. Ooh, I like this. I bet this would look sick nasty in foil. Absolutely sick nasty. Something about the greens and the blues just always pops so well with the way that Magic does their foiling. Put a +1/+1 counter on a target creature you control, then double the number of +1/+1 counters on that creature. Ooh. A little cheap proliferate. Mana Sculpt. Counter target spell. If you control a wizard, add an amount of colorless mana to the amount of mana spent to cast a spell at the beginning of your next main phase. Monstrous Rage. Okay, that is fucking metal. Look at that. That is fucking metal. Let's enhance. 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 Oh. Oh, nor. Or nor. There you go. Monstrous Rage. And Bogwater Lumarants. Bong water. Bong waterfly. Bong waterfly. Right. Oop, shit. Next up. Purple. I really need to open it backwards. Ooh, this is a nice treasure token. My Pussy Pearl. And an elemental red and blue. Alright. Hard read. It's a plains. Hard read, it's a plains. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, even better. Even better. This land enters tapped. Add white or black. Black. Oracle's Restoration. It's very like Pan's Labyrinthy. It's very cool. Very cool. Send in the pest. Send in the pest. Each opponent discards a card. You create a 1/1 black and green pest creature token. Neat. Dig Site Inventory. Put a +1/+1 counter on a target creature you control. It gains Vigilance until end of turn. Textbook Tabulator. Ooh, tabulating. It's got increments. Whenever you cast a spell, if the amount of mana spent is greater than this creature's power or toughness, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Ooh, when this creature enters, surveil 2. Very neat. I like a frog. Elemental Mascot. Put a bird on. Page Loose Leaf. And colorless. And it's also got Grandier. Discard another card named Page Loose Leaf. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal an instant or sorcery card. Put that card into your hand and the rest at the bottom of your library in any random order. I actually have the perfect deck for this to go into. I have this thing where if I'm lucky, I can cast a bunch of instants and sorceries for freezies, but it's all a gamble. This would be great for that. Pigment Wrangler. Ooh, I like this. I like this a lot. They drew like a bird. Like a bird dragon. Bird dragon. What is that, a wyvern? What's the difference between a dragon and a wyvern? Is it the amount of legs? Orc Sorcerer. Flying. This creature enters prepared. And also we got Striking Palette, sorcery whenever you cast, whenever the next cast, whenever, holy shit, learn how to read, Pete. When you next cast an instant or sorcery spell this turn, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. Ooh. Summoned dromedary. It's a fucking camel, okay? We got a fucking camel, all right? Spirit camel, Vigilance, social snub. Oh, come on. You made her cry, dude. When you cast a spell while you control a creature, you may copy the spell. Each player sacrifices a creature of their choice. Each opponent loses 1 life, and you gain 1 life. You made her fucking cry, dude. Quandrix Charm. Ooh, I like the art here. It's very drawn on a scroll. Instant. Choose 1, counter target spell unless the controller pays 2. Destroy target enchantment. Target creature has base power of and toughness of 5/5 until end of turn. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Vicious Rivalry. As an additional cost of this spell, pay X life. Destroy all artifacts and creatures with mana value X or less. Ooh. Ooh. Golgari be gross. Royal Treatment. Wow. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Target creature you control gains hexproof until the end of turn. Create a royal roll token attached to that creature. Very, very cool. Embrace the Paradox. Embrace the Paradox. Draw 3 cards. You may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Not great. Not bad at all, though. Next up. Red, white, spirit. Oop, 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 oop. Flippity flip. Inkling. I wonder if we'll get to see all of the tokens. When I bought into Lorwyn, that was like 2 separate boxes, and we were still missing like 3 of the tokens. Something like that. Like 3 of them. Okay. Mountain. Sort of. Sort of. This land enters tapped. White or red. Run behind. Run. This spell costs 1 less to cast if the target if it targets an attacking creature. Target creature's owner puts it on I just had a moment where I was like, okay, Pete, you gotta lock the fuck in, brother. You were dyslexic as fuck. You can't even say the word. Target creature's owner puts it onto their choice of the top or bottom of their library. Holy fuck. Why was that so hard to get through? Tome Blast. Oh, it's the elephant guy. Tome Blast deals 2 damage to any target. You can also flash it back, too. Mindful Biomancer. Dryad Druid. When this creature enters, you gain 1 life. Ooh. This creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn with paying 3. Not bad. Olna Alley Shopkeeper. She looks like she belongs in Lorwyn as well. Menace and also Infusion. Very cool. Shattered Acolyte. It's got lifelink. Ooh, I like that. Maybe for something really low powered and standard I like to play. Sacrifice this creature, destroy target artifact or enchantment. We get one of these like every set. There's always some white thing that just does bullshit for a very cheap price. Inkling Mascot. Inkling Cat. Tell me, where in this shadow do you see Cat? I'm looking. Okay, maybe these paws. Maybe these are paws. This is messy. How am I supposed... Oh, you know what? Actually, I look at it on camera a little bit further out. That does look like a cat. You just got to really squint at it. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a creature, this creature gains flying until end of turn and also Surveil 1. Arcane Omens. Converge. The target player discards X cards, where X is the number of colors of mana spent to cast a spell. Stress Stream. Oh no. Oh no. I had to really look at this one. Poor little frog's dreaming about stressful situations like traffic and car crashes. Lumarette's Favor. This is cute. And I'm not just saying that because it kind of looks like Maru. Kind of does. Infusion. When you cast a spell, copy it if you gained life this turn. You may choose new targets for the copy. Very cool. Zafai. I wanted to say Jafar. Jafar and the Tempests. Sickest boy band of Magic playing ever. Once during each of your turns, you may cast an instant or sorcery spell from your hand without paying its mana cost. Very cool. Restoration Seminar. Okay, we got one of these cheeky little double boys, I think. No, I was wrong. But what I just spoiled for myself and you, Bitter Triumph. Whoa. As an additional cost to the spell, to cast a spell, discard a card and pay 3 life. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. This is sick as shit, brother. Sick as shit. Borrowed Knowledge. Choose one. Discard your hand, then draw cards equal to the number of cards in the target opponent's hand. Discard your hand, then draw cards equal to the number of cards discarded this way. Very cool. Purple. Purple. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. That felt like a swamp to me. Get them next time. Paradox Gardens. I really like the art. Do not like the functionality. Say what you will. Any land that has to enter untapped, I just can't. I just can't get excited for that. That's not going to get me out of bed in the morning. That's not going to make me. That's not going to inspire me to go paint a painting. Weird analogy. Landscape Painter. Okay, that was. Oh, the timing on that. Landscape Painter, Merfolk Wizard, but also we got Vibrant Idea. You get to draw 2 cards for an insane 5 cost. Tackle Artist. It's called Trample. You also be tackling. Tenured Concoctor. What's he building in there? What's he building in there? Listen, stoners will do literally anything than actually buy a glass piece. Like, what is this fucking guy doing? He's got Vigilance. He's also a 4/5. Very cool. Cost of Brilliance. Wow. I'd let her hit me over the head with a stick. Embrace the Paradox. Render Speechless. Oh, that's a long... Oh, no. It's not his tongue. It's his life essence. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it. Then that player discards that card. Then you also put 2 +1/+1 counters on 1 target creature. Yay. Artistic Process. Ooh. What is this? Like an otter? Artistic Process deals 6 damage to a target creature. Artistic Process deals 2 damage to each creature you don't control. Or create a 3/3 blue and red elemental. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, mommy. Hello. We got Lorwyn. Exchange student. Where'd you come from? Heaven. We got, she's an elf druid. She enters prepared. I like a girl who's prepared. Exile a creature card from your graveyard, and then she becomes prepared. Very cool. Also, Pest Friend. Create a 1/1 black and green pest creature token with whenever this... well, we are pest. Yeah. Damn, girl. Damn. Even if you're not... Listen, you could even get at me and be like, Pete, that's an NB. That's an NB. I don't care. I don't care what's in your pants. Listen, can I repeat this? Fuck it, whatever. I'm already too far in. Listen, If gender's whatever is in my pants, my gender must be shit. We got Tester of the Tangential. They're a Djinn Wizard. We also got Increments on here. And he does at the beginning of combat each turn, you may pay X. When you do, move X. Blah, blah, blah. Together as one. This is a sick-ass card. I'd love to see like a whole poster of this. He's got Convergence. Ooh, spoilies. Emeritus of Woe. What are you doing out here? Hold the fuck on. I just looked at what's at the bottom of this card. I just have a demonic tutor just chilling at the bottom of this boy? What the actual fuck? What the actual fuck? Okay. How much is this valued at? How much is this even valued at? What is this, 80? What the actual shit? 88. There you are. 20 smackers. 20 fucking smackers for this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. We got Repel Chlamydia. Destroy target creature with power or toughness 4 or greater. Very cute. I like anything that has a mouse on it. I'm here for it. Anything that has a mouse on it, I'm here for it. Empty the Warrens. Oh my god. Look at these little goblin guys. Look at these little goblin guys. Create 2 1/1 red goblin creature tokens. Also Storm. When you cast a spell, copy it for each spell cast before its turn. Oh my god. This is going in my Cranko deck. Are you fucking kidding me? It's also so cute. Look at this goddamn art, dude. Oh my god. Okay, moving on. Oh my god. Oh, this is different. This is different. We got one of these puncher card boys. Oh, it's so thin though. I mean, what can you expect? It's literally the thickness of a card. That's kind of cool. I wish I would use this. I never will though. I'm feeling this is a duel. This is a duel of some sort. Well, that doesn't bode very much confidence. Wander off. How the fuck do you wander off into someone's stomach? How does this even happen? Exile target creature. How does that even happen? Dig site inventory. Hydro Chandler. Hello, Chandler. Add blue. Spend this mana to cast an instant sorcery spell. Pay 1, tap. Add mana of any color. Add for instant or sorcery spell. Rearing Embermare? Rearing Embermare. Reach, haste. Simple. It's a horse on fire. Sometimes it doesn't have to be too complicated. Burrog Barrage. A lot of frogs. Wait. Is he releasing like frog spirits? That's cute. Target creature you control gets +1/+0 until end of turn. If you've cast another instant or sorcery spell this turn, then it deals damage equal to the power of it. Blah 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 blah. Don't get me wrong. I love Magic. I really do. But sometimes they really do be verbose. Render Speechless. Foolish Fate. Oh, buddy. That's what you call a bad day. Destroy target creature. Also infusion. If you gained life this turn, that creature's controller loses 3 life. That's beans. We got a Flow State. We're doing some street performance here. Doing some street performance here. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, then put them into your hand, and then the rest at the bottom of your library. Startled Relic Sloth. That's a sloth? Weirdest looking sloth I've ever seen. That's a weird looking dog. Can I pet that dog? Topiary Lecturer. like the suit. That's a fresh suit. Silverquill the Disputant? Silverquill the Disputant? I know, is it? Am I smoking absolute wiener? Am I smoking absolute wiener? Isn't this kind of sick? Do we fuck with this guy? Do we fuck with this guy? Do we fuck with this guy? It's kind of cool. I like a good Elder Dragon. I've never made a single dragon deck, though. I would imagine it would be really cool. I haven't got around to it. Force of Will. That is a gorgeous Force of Will. Oh my goodness. Now, only if you came in foil. That would have been even cooler. Rapier Wit. Tap target creature. If it's your turn, put a stun counter on it. Huge. Huge indeed. I'm curious. How much is this Force of Will going for? It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. This is Mystical Archive, right? Not special guests. Do 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 do. I didn't look at chat before I saw your price. That is an $80 card. That is an $80 card. Well, now hold on a second. Hold on a second. We're gonna sleeve that for later. Hold on a second. Hold on. Vader. I think the fumes are making you... You can't just repeat jokes from D&D. No one would even understand. I think the swamp's making him... I can't. All right. Next pack. That's sick! The Japanese one is even fucking cooler, though. Ain't no shot, though. Ain't no shot. I believe those are only in collectors. So, I mean, I guess we got one shot. One opportunity. But that comes later. Okay, hard read. I'm thinking... Island. Ooh. Wander Off. Honor-bound page. Forum's favor right at the bottom there. It's got First Streaky. Hydro Chandler. Rearing Embermare. Barag Barrage. Imperious Ink Mage. It's got Vigilance. 3/3 for 3. Just as it should be. Balanced. Poisoner's Apprentice. When this creature enters, target creature an opponent controls gets -4/-4 until end of turn if you gained life this turn. Zamone's Experiment. I keep seeing shiny, and I want to get right to it, but can't blow the load. You need foreplay first. Zamone's Experiment. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal two creature or land cards from among them, then put the rest at the bottom of your library in any random order. Oh, Zamone. You kooky little bean. Borrowed Knowledge. POV, you're trying to get your arm back, and your owner fell asleep on the couch watching some sort of patriotic documentary. It's got Cheeto dust everywhere, especially on his fingers, and you're sneaking around trying to steal your arm out of his little breast pocket. But right as you do, right as you're about to take that shit right out of there, suddenly the horse is here? And he's licking the Cheeto dust? What's that all about? Toy Story 2? Come on. Toy Story 2? It's literally that. Improvisational Capstone. Man, you know this is going to be a lot when the text is very, very small. Exile cards from the top of your library until you exile cards with a total total mana value of 4 or greater. You may cast any number of spells from among them without paying their mana cost. Ooh, and it's also got Paradigm. So then you exile the spell. After you first resolve a spell with this name, you may cast a copy of it from the exile without paying its mana cost at the beginning of each of your first main phases. Ah! How about just... It does this. It does this one thing. Be happy about it. Slumbering Trudge. Is that like a big iguana? I know it looks like reptilic in nature. This creature enters with a number of stun counters on it equal to 3 minus X. If it entered with a stun counter on it, tap it. Last two. Sleight of Hand. Ooh. Ooh. Sleight of Hand, you say? Don't mind if I do. Do not mind if I do. And Kobold Colony. God damn, that's a lot of bees. God damn, that's a lot of bees. It's got Flash, Flying, Trample, and Increments. When you cast a spell, if the amount of mana you spent is greater than this creature's power or toughness, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Moving on. Ooh, okay. We got a slightly different spirit token this time. It's a dog. And a fractal. Give me more dogs. Give me more dogs. Titan's Grave. Oh. Very shiny, but also the tap thing? Come on. It's just like incest. Could we just like drop that first word? Like, it was so hot, and then you just had to put the word step in. Like, what do you... Can we just, like, take that out? Can we just, like, take that out? We don't need to tap it. Ah, sibling. Doesn't that sound better than step sibling? Oh, stepsis. You know what I mean. Wild Hypothesis. It's an origami dog. It's an origami dog. What's up, ATGs? Adventurous Eater. Have a bite. Put a +1/+1 counter on a target creature, and you also gain 1 life. This person enters prepared. They're ready for a good time. Elite Interceptor. Rejoinder. That's a weird word. You may tap or untap target creature, draw a card, and then also the target this creature enters prepared. She's prepared. Chase Inspiration. Target creature you control gets a +0/+3 and gains hexproof until the end of turn. Very cool. She riding the wave. The wave of vibes. Seize the Spoils. Don't mind if I do. As an additional cost to this spell, discard a card. Draw 2 cards and create a treasure token. I like a good token. Pest Mascot. Pest Ape. This is gross. This is gross. I don't like this at all. Get him away from me. Standard Tidal Mage. Whenever this creature enters or attacks, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. Abstract Paint Mage. There's a lot of painting in this. I don't think I realized until like the last couple of packs. There's a lot of painting in this. We're getting real artistic with it. At the beginning of your first main phase, add a blue and a red. Spend this mana only to cast an instant or sorcery spell. Quillblade Lao. Sword Lady with Spear. Twofold Intent. And also Double Strike. Words are hard. Words are hard. Every time we do one of these, every time I crack a backs, every time I crack open a backs, I always feel so fucking. Can I just say something? I feel silly every single time. It's like I can read just fine. Fucking, I read Dune casually. Lisan Al Gaib. But then the moment I'm on camera and I know people are watching me, it's like, what is this? Kindergarten? Additive Evolution. Aziza Mage Tower Captain. What you got going on over there, girl? Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, you may tap 3 untapped creatures you control. If you do, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for that spell. Knockout Maneuver. I like the contrast here. Put a +1/+1 counter on a target creature you control, then it deals damage equal to its power to target creature or opponent controls. Pursue the past. Pursue the past. You know, if I get to choose, if I could choose what archive card we could find out of this, I would love a crop rotation. I'm not gonna get my hopes up, but I would love a crop rotation. I know that's in here somewhere. But more than anything, I know this sounds ridiculous, but I want the base set. I want to complete the base set, just like Lorwyn. I'm so close. I'm like 50 cards off. I'm like 50 cards off. Okay. I'm feeling a swamp. Ooh, and it's a fort swamp too. Ooh, I like it. That's very cool. That's very, very cool. Thanks. It's a swamp. Thanks. Heated argument. Yo, is that my girl? Yo, is that my girl right there? Is that my girlfriend? Is that my wife? It's Chandra Nalar. It's Chandra, brother. Things are about to get real spicy and hot. We got rampant growth just chilling on the bottom here. Studious first year. Cute bear. Like it. Art's cute. I like the functionality. This creature enters prepared. It's prepared. Melancholic poet. Bro, just stop crying and write the fucking poem. It's got repartee. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a creature, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Rapier Wit. Deluge Virtuoso. Ooh, Delicioso. Whenever this creature enters, tap target creature and opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. You're gross. If you play this, you're gross. You don't wear deodorant, you're gross. Visionary's Dance. Create 2 3/3 blue and red elemental creature tokens with flying. Tablet of Discovery. Consult the ancient text. When this artifact enters, mill a card. You may play that card this turn. I like that. I like self-mill. Self-mill is fun. For me and no one else. Orsia, Tide Choreographer. Is that a little spirit turtle? Girl, you got spirit turtles over here? The spell casts 3 less to cast if creatures you control have a total toughness of 10 or greater. That's not too hard to do. That's not too hard to do. I like that. Stand up for yourself. Destroy target creature with power 3 or greater. Mind Roots. Ooh. This is great. Target player discards 2 cards. Put 1 land card discarded this way onto the battlefield tapped under your control. This is sick. I want this as like a playmat. This looks so fucking cool. Shattered Sanctum. This land enters tapped unless you control 2 or more other lands. That's easy enough to do. Useful. Yoink. Pick your poison. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Each opponent sacrifices an artifact of their choice. Each opponent sacrifices an enchantment of their choice. And then the last one's a creature with flying. Very cool. Very, very cool. Ooh. Assemble. Orenfeld, did you miss my talk about the noodle doink? I will literally pause everything so I can show you specifically. And Grave Researcher. We got he's a troll warlock. At the beginning of your upkeep, surveil 1. Then if there are 3 or more creature cards in your graveyard, this creature becomes prepared. We also got Reanimate. Reanimate? In my Strixhaven play booster, I missed everything from Scatter to Assemble. That's hilarious. Okay, so I'm going to run through this again one more time because I think specifically Orenfell would get a real kick out of this. So I go over to the dispensary this afternoon, shortly thereafter purchasing the Strixhaven box that we're cracking open, right? And as I'm there, I'm like, hey, man, I'm looking for a pre-roll. Preferably, if you have any blunts available, that would be awesome. Because I've put in my time. I've rolled myself a fair share of blunts, joints, braided shit. So all sorts of crazy, ridiculous things, right? So I feel like I'm at the age with my fucking arthritic hands that I should just be able to buy my own stuff, not have to worry about it. I go in there and I was like, what do you got? It's like, okay, so I got this infused Maui Wowie sort of thing. I'm like, okay, that looks kind of cool. It's like, I got this other thing that's got like fucking moon rocks inside of it. The shit will make you see purple. I'm like, whoa, okay. And then this just came in today. It's called the Noodle Doink. Noodle Doink? What is that even? Why is it called the Noodle Doink? It's like, well, I'll show you. So it comes in this container, right? First and foremost, it's got 2 grams of just fucking concentrate in it, which is why are we doing that? But it's called a Noodle Doink because it's got a fucking rigatoni or sarsaparilla, whatever fucking noodle it is that are the spirals. That's what's inside of this. He's like, if you really wanted to, you could take the noodle out and cook it. But everything about this is completely biodegradable. I was like, what? Well, I love nature. And also, the Noodle Doink is on sale. And it just dropped today. So you know what? I'll buy it. I love it. This is great. The noodle, using words I've never heard of. Blunts as in nicotine or weed, or like thick weed with the blunt wrap. To be honest with you, I would prefer just a hemp wrap, but I'm personally not opposed to actual tobacco. One big reason why, and I know it's gonna just kill my lungs, is it's just kind of classic. I like the taste. The first 3 years or so that I was smoking blunts, I was literally just doing swishers with a little bit of weed in it, and it got me through my day. But I know that for the most part, dispensaries are only going to sell like hemp wrapped ones, which is totally cool with me. But again, I don't want to roll myself, so I'm going to take what they offer me. And in this particular case, I got a fucking rigatoni. I got a little spaghetti just in this vial, and it makes me happy. So I'm going to have a very good weekend at some point being a cowboy and smoking on a noodle. It's going to be great. I did have a homemade hemp wrapped weed blunt era. The taste is nice. To be honest with you, it's more of this thing of like, I find myself not wanting to spend the time to like sit down and really like take it slow, smoke through a J. Granted, to be honest with, like, let's put the cards on the table. I don't smoke weed that often anymore, but when I do, I kind of want to like, I was just thinking like, well, it's 420 coming up and Maru and I have nothing planned for this entire weekend other than her birthday dinner tomorrow. We also get to go to a plant nursery tomorrow afternoon. I'm very excited about that. You know how much I love my plants. I fucking love gardening. I would be very embarrassed to show you what's happened to my Meyer lemon tree. If you recall, at the beginning of the winter, I took a photo of my grow op in my basement, and they don't look great. So I will show you when they come back. When I finally have my own fucking lemon, when it's not a shriveled up little fucking tic tac, I'll let you know. I'll let you know how that went. The lemon stealers came back. Yeah, those lemon stealing whores broke into my basement and stole my lemons. Those whores. Yeah, have it your way when you have it. Exactly, exactly. So, being that it's a special weekend or whatever, let's sit down. Let's enjoy the cold, even though I wasn't anticipating it being 28 degrees today, but that's okay. That's okay. I'll sit outside. I'll watch my huskies play around in the snow. I'll freeze my ass off just for that couple of moments of, wow, man, I really be smoking on fucking lasagna. And it's all gonna come full circle, and I'm gonna be happy about it. All right, let's continue on. Fucking lemon stealing whores. Then cook the smallest Italian meal directly after smoking. Yeah. Okay. The moment I let that really like sink in, really cook in my brain, do you know how gross that would be? All of that resin at the bottom. Oh my goodness gracious, no. Oh, we got a fractal this time. And a squid? And a squid? It has stopped snowing by now, by the way. Oh, has it? That's good. That's good. Okay. I have an island. Okay. Okay. This right here, I'm telling you right now. Now, I never call it. I never call it. You know I never call it, right? This right here, I'm holding a cyclonic rift at the back of this pack. I'm calling it right now. Okay, so we got an island. We got a quick study. We got the rings. Draw 2 cards. Goblin Glassrite. We got Craft with Pride at the bottom here. Create treasure tokens. And also, he enters prepared. They enter prepared. They're a goblin. I don't know if they even have gender. Shopkeeper's Bane. Pull from the grave. Pull. Rehearsed Debater. Elemental Mascot. Put a bird on. Page Loose Leaf. Oh, now I have a second one, so now I can actually put that in a deck. Lore Hold Charm. Each opponent sacrifices a non-token artifact. Return target artifact creature. Blah, blah, blah. Leech Collector. Ew. 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 Sarah, what are you doing? Whenever you gain life for the first time each turn, this creature becomes prepared. Ooh. Bloodletting. Each opponent loses 2 life. Gross. You're gross. You're gross. You play anything that affects my life points, you're gross. I hate you. Stand up. We're wrestling right now. Stress Dream. Great Hall of the Biblioplex. Oh my god, what a beautiful library you got there. What a beautiful library. Shared Roots. Ah. Get them next time, guys. No Cyclonic Rift this time. Search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. This is gorgeous. You want to hug in the tree? Chat, would you like to hug in the tree? Garrison Excavator. All right. I'm feeling blue. I'm feeling blue. Okay, I've been just staring this down on my third monitor here. This is what the crop rotation looks like. Have you seen that? Guys, have you seen this? This is fucking adorable. Are you kidding me with this? This isn't even the crop rotation I was referring to that I was looking for. This is ridiculous. I need it in my life now. It's not even that expensive too, which is great. Which is great. I mean, that particular printing is expensive, but like, it's not even particularly expensive of a card. Not as blue as that guy who nipped the tip of the cereal as Dark Magician because he open packed with scissors. Okay, now you're making me fucking paranoid. Do I need to get rid of the scissors? Do I need to get rid of the scissors? Am I going to chop a Cyclonic Rift in half? Am I going to totally chew on a vampiric Chodar? Chodar? We got another pest. Different fractal. Well, actually, same fractal. I think this is a forest. Nope. Spectacle Summit. Owlin Historian. Owlin Historian. Really didn't think too hard on naming this one, did you? Procrastinate. Oh, brother, tell me about it. Oh, tell me about it. Tap target creature. Tap target creature. Put twice X stun counters on it. Ew. Zealous Lorecaster. Oracle's Restoration. Send in the pest. Oh, and we got another one of these mommies. Rancorious Archaic. Trample and Reach. 5-drop for 2/2, but it does a lot of stuff. It takes some time. It's a grower, not a shower. Another one of these mommies. Listen, I don't care. We can make out in the tree. We can hug. I don't judge. We can do whatever you want. Matter Bending Mage. When this creature enters, return up to one target creature to its owner's hand. Whenever you cast a spell with X in its mana cost, this creature can't be blocked until blocked this turn. That's ridiculous. Abigail Poet's Laurate? No spoilers.
Laureate.
Laureates. Now give it to me slow.
Laureate.
Laureates. Now you know. Now I know. See, I knew that. I was just making sure that the boys in the back knew how to pronounce that. Petrified Hamlet. Hamlet. When this land enters, choose a land card name. Okay. Activated abilities of sources with the chosen name can't be activated unless they're mana abilities. Negligly. Dramatic Critique. That is dramatic. I'll give you that. Dramatic Critique deals X damage to any target. Draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Deduce. Ooh. We got Spider-Man Noir, Spider Noir, whatever his fucking name. We got Nicolas fucking Cage here. Draw a card, investigate. Neat. And Emil Vastland's Roamer. Neato. Creatures you control with +1/+1 counters on it. Half trample. Ew. All right. Purple. Medusa needs a deducer deck. I think so too. It's been so long since I've played Magic with him, though. The man's busy. I'm also busy. We're all busy. Man, doing man stuff, you know? Picking each other's butts. All right, I think this is a Plains. Okay, can I just say, we're almost halfway through this box. Why haven't I seen a single fucking Plains? What's going on here? Where is the Plains? I need some Plains. POV, it's September 10th, and I need Plains. 2001, I need Plains. Terramorphic Expanse. Say what you will. I personally like all of the different editions of this. It's a basically useless card, but I do like the art of everything printed of this. I haven't seen a single Terramorphic Expanse that I was like, I hate that. Cheerful Osteomancer. Raise the Dead on the corner there. And this person also enters prepared. They don't look very prepared. They look like they're cut in half. I used a bunch of them when Tifa was popping off. Okay, fair. maybe I just speak from my own experience. I don't often find myself using Terramorphic Expanse. The only time that I've really, what's the word? I really played a lot with it was with my standard deck, the very first standard deck that I ever constructed, because it was a lot of like, I need to fetch this. I need to fetch these things. So I had like this. I think, what is that card called again? It was released with Spider-Man. I think it's called Vibrant Cityscape. It's basically a Terramorphic Expanse. Just, it's got a fucking bagel on it in Spider-Man. Shattered Acolyte. Essence Scatter. Scatter! That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. It reminds me of the Blue Eyes White Dragon. We got Goblin Glassrite. Oh, we're skipping. Visionary Dance. Visionary's Dance. Potioner's Trove. Add 1 mana of any color. Solid. Add 2 life. Activate only if you've cast an instant or sorcery spell this turn. That's pretty damn easy to do. And it doesn't cost any additional. That's pretty dang good. I also really like the art here. It's like a collection of bits and bobs. Poisoner's Apprentice. He's an apprentice. Don't trust him with any of the strong stuff. Zimone's Experiment. Creole History Buff. We got Pack-a-Punch right at the bottom corner there. Mill a card. Put 2+1/+1 counters on our target creature. Gains trample until end of turn. Whenever 1 or more cards leave your graveyard, Creole becomes prepared. He's prepared. Grave Researcher. He's got Reanimate. We've seen this one before. And whoop. Stargaze. Ooh. Look at twice X cards from the top of your library. Put X cards from among them into your hand, and the rest into your graveyard. You lose X life. I could see how that'd be extremely useful. Wilt in the Heat. I don't see any wilting going on here. That's just sand inside of a bottle. Just sand inside of a bottle. This spell costs 2 less to cast if 1 or more cards left your graveyard this turn. Wilt in the Heat deals 5 damage to target 5 damage. If that creature would die this turn, exile it instead. Ew. Sarah. Ew. Okay. Blue. Blue. So, guys, what do you think I should do? I'm kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place here. There's this new flavor called Citrus Mojo. And that sounds good and all, but like I'm such a strong lemon pepper guy. Usually I get like a Louisiana rub and a lemon pepper, but I'm thinking like I don't know, how many like Citrus Mojos should I try? I get up to 3 flavors for the wings. I was thinking like maybe just like 4 of them, cuz like what if I don't like it? Like what if I don't like it though? It's Mara's birthday. I figured why not? I'll buy her wings. It's like one of her favorite things. But like I'm thinking like 4 cuz like if I for example, if I were to purchase, I don't know, like half of it. There's 20 pieces, right? 20 total wings in this entire pack. If I got 10 of them, if half of them are Citrus Mojo, and I try it, and I'm like, oh, this tastes like ass, then that effectively means I'm not going to enjoy half of the meal, and neither is Maru. Maybe she would like it. I don't know. But I don't want to take that risk. Is 4 like a decent amount? Is 4 enough to like test the waters? Because like if I don't want to be the guy to be like, okay, you need to open up another fryer. You're making me one singular wing. Because if this is ass, I don't want to commit. But otherwise, you'll die without knowing the flavor. True. Is enough to test and have 1 more each. So this is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking, okay? Let's do 4 Citrus Mojo. Because that means 2 of them I can have. 2 of them Maru can have. And then we do like, I don't know, like 6 lemon pepper. Because let's be real here. Lemon pepper is kind of standard, kind of run of the mill at this point. It's kind of run of the mill. And then Louisiana rub. I like a good Cajun rub. I like when Cajuns rub. I think 4 is like a decent amount. I think I think 4 is exactly what we need. Mountain. Not this time. Not this time. Cheerful Osteomancer. Johnny's Response. Okay, we definitely haven't seen this yet. The spell costs 3 less to cast if it targets a tapped creature. I like that. I like that a lot. 2 cost, destroy something. I like that. Essence Scatter. Unsubtle Mockery. Whoa. Wait, no, hold on a second. Really take this in. It's a cartoon on the actual canvas on the easel, right? But as it's getting sucked out, it's becoming realistic. A more realism style of painting. That's kind of cool. That's kind of neat. I like that a lot. Unsubtle Mockery deals 4 damage to target creature. Surveil 1. Glorious Decay. Sucker for good plants. Destroy target artifact. Glorious Decay deals 4 damage to target creature with flying. Exile target card from graveyard. Draw a card. Dude, my throat is like dying here. I think I was screaming too much last night, but I'm starting to feel like Vincent Price. Recorious Kick. Snooping Page. Page, why are you snooping? It's got Repartee. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, you draw a card and lose 1 life. Ooh. I like that. Homesickness. Oh, buddy. Target player draws 2 cards, tap 2 target creatures, and put a stun counter on each one of them. Man. Garrison Excavator. Mind into Matter. Draw X cards. Then you may put a permanent card with mana value X or less from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. And 3, 2, 1. Bloop. A Braid. Take my girl's hair, cross it over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Call it a braid. Essence Knit Scholar. This is kind of neat. Dryad Warlock. Isn't this the mommy in the commander deck? The Witherbloom or whatever. I don't know what her name actually is, but kind of neat. When this creature enters, create a 1/1 black-green pest creature token. And at the beginning of your end step, if a creature died under your control this turn, draw a card. I wonder if there's a braid in an unset. Good question. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. Okay, I'm going to say this right now. And I know it's not particularly exciting for most people that are even into Magic, right? Or maybe it is. I don't know. But I am currently working on trying to get a Unfinity box. I want an entire... I'm trying to get an entire Unfinity draft box. It is it's one of the few sets that I just want everything for. I love Space Carnival so much, and ever since I got into Magic, like whenever I find singles for it, I always buy it. I'm just like, oh yeah, it's like 2 cents, 3 cents. They're usually pretty dang cheap cards because they're not legal, right? I'm trying to get an entire box, so fingers crossed. By the tail end of May, I'm really hoping to break open one of those boxes, and of course, I'll notify the boys as well. I will notify the boys because Space Carnival's cool. I like clowns. Clowns in space are kind of cool. Say what you will.
How's it, Kanaka?
Hi, Az. Say what you will, but I don't know. I've been kind of digging the clown girl aesthetic lately. I don't know what it is. I think I'm really late to the party, but I feel like that's kind of a logical progression, right? You go from like goth women, goth bitches, emo whores. Okay, maybe not that far. You go from like alt, and then the next step in alt is clown, right? I feel like that's the next logical progression of that. Because you don't just go from like heavy makeup, pierced titties that taste like nickels to, I don't know, natural sponge loofah hippie chick. You know, you don't, that's not, we don't digress. We progress. We ascend into clowns, clussy. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Next up, I'm thinking that we're finally get a planes. We're going to finally get a planes. I think we're finally going to get a planes. 3, 2, 1, planes. I just want to see it now. I'm just like, it's not even valuable. I need it for my psyche. I need it for my mental. Where the fuck are all the planes? Expressive fire dancer. Follow the...
Laureate.
Follow the lore. That's not even the same word. Barog Banemaker. He's a nice little frog guy. He's got death touch. Careful, he might kill you. 2 lands and neither are planes. 2 lands, neither are plane. Stone Docent. Grapple with death. It's okay, buddy. We all die sometime. Destroy target artifact or creature. You gain 1 life. Pursue the past. Just don't dwell. Gain 2 life. Discard a card. If you do, draw 2 cards. Dual Tactics. Dual Tactics. Deals 1 damage to target creature. It can't block this turn. It cannot do that. Campus Composer. I never read this the first time we saw... No, actually, this is the first time we saw this. It's got Ward 2. Disgusting. This creature enters prepared. He's prepared. He's prepared. Aqueous Aria. Creates a 3/3 blue and red elemental creature token with flying. Snooping. Page. Environmental Scientist. This is kind of cool. When this creature enters, you may search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Hardened Academic. It's always the owls, man. Discard a card. This creature gains lifelink until the end of turn. Flying haste. Blah, blah, blah. Fuck! I fat-fingered it. Okay, well, we got Return the Favor. Beautiful art on this. It's got Spree! Spree! Copy target instant spell, which what you're doing here is you're adding the additional cost or whatever. Copy target instant spell, sorcery spell, activated ability, or triggered ability. You may choose new targets for the copy. And the other thing, change the target of the target spell. Wait, change the target of the target spell or ability with a single target. It's a whole lot of... Huh? Cost of Brilliance. It's a whole lot of... Huh? Huh? Oh, Secrets of Strixhaven. Tell me your secrets. You cannot handle my strongest secrets. But I desire your strongest secrets. You do not... I actually don't know the lines anymore. Never mind. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Planes! Did they even print a planes for this fucking set? I'm starting to get nervous. Hungry Graphalion. Graphalon? Hungry Graphalon. That's just fun to say. It's a giraffe. It's got a giraffe. And guess what? You'll never see this coming. He's got reach. No shot. The giraffe has reach? Who knew that? Wow. Okay, Last Grasp. Target creature gets -3/-3 until end of turn. Pog? Reach? Interjection. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains first strike until end of turn. Neat. Banishing Betrayal. That's neat. I like the mushroom field. If you look closely, you can even see that it's a mushroom forest too. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Surveil 1. I do apologize to my non-sub homies. Apparently, we're about to go into a 3-minute ad break. I'm not going to pause. I do apologize. You'll miss like one pack at most. It's not like there's a cyclonic riff in this one. It's not like there's a cyclonic riff in my hand right now. That would never happen. But watch as I'm about to pull a Vampiric Tutor. Ancestral Anger. Potioner's Trove. Dissection Practice. Okay, that is wild looking. Like, this is the kind of art you would see on an unset. Target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Okay. Up to 1 target creature gains +1/+1 until end of turn. Okay. Up to 1 target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. Okay. What the frog doing? Getting its soul sucked out of its chest. Tam Observant Sequencer. Okay. Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters. Well, I know what landfall is, but it becomes prepared. Okay. Cool. Cool. Oh God. Oh God. I almost deleted this scene from my OBS. How? Explain me this. How is it that my little fingy, my little index finger can hit the delete key on my numpad just ever so slightly, just a little tap. Then suddenly OBS is like, oh, you want to delete everything right now? Okay, yeah, let's do it. Like, chill out. It was a misinput. Sundering Archaic. First time we've seen this boy. He's got Converge GGG. When this creature enters, exile target non-land permanent an opponent controls with mana value less or equal to the number of colors of mana spent to cast this creature. Okay, but like, what about people like me who play colorless? What about people like me who play colorless? This is basically useless because I'm not casting colors. I don't see colors. You can, I'm colorblind. Prismari Charm. This is the first time we've seen this. Surveil 2. Draw a card. Prismari Charm deals 1 damage to each of 1 or 2 targets. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Cool. Mind into matter. And 3, 2, 1 for Vampiric Tutor. Hop to it. Okay. You know what? I'm not going to lie. I needed a little bit of bunny love in my life. And this, this is everything I need for bunny love. It's April of love, and we got a lot of bunnies. I want to let's take this in. Let's bring this in just like a little bit more. Look at that. They're cute. I like them. And 3, 2, 1. Unsubtle Mockery. That's a really nice hop to it. I'm happy with that one. All right, I never recall this. I never do this, so you know I'm serious. We got a cyclonic riff in my hands. Don't freak out. We can see by your dialed post that is a lie. You can see them very hard. All right, 3, 2, 1. Planes. Well, half of one. Got half of one. Spellbook Seeker. Careful study. Draw 2 cards. Then discard 2 cards. Flying. Enters prepared. Rumble Rouser. Wild Hypothesis. Adventurous Eater. Elite Interceptor. Visionary's Dance. Lorehold Charm. Leech Collector. Sinar Unfinished Genius. Okay. Enters prepared. Create a treasure token. Activate only when you've cast an instant or sorcery spell this turn. I like that. It's got Wild Idea there. Search your library for an instant or sorcery card, reveal it, then put it into your hand, then shuffle. God damn! God damn! You're gonna let me just fucking tutor like that? It's very expensive, though. God damn! Chiloan Tackle. Target creature you control gets +0/+10 until end of turn. And it fights up to one target creature an opponent controls. That's AIDS. That sucks noodles harder than an Italian restaurant. Maelstrom Artisan. Haste. Enters prepared. Rocket Valley. Destroy target non-basic land. Jesus fucking Christ! Why? Why? Don't be a dick. You show up to my house with this in your deck, I'm smacking you in the face. And then apologizing, and I'm going to tell you, hey, sit down. Let's start playing. I'm going to smack you in the face first, though. All right, boop, boop. Duty Beyond Death. As an additional cost to this, is an additional cost to cast this spell. Sacrifice a creature. Creatures you control gain indestructible until end of turn. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. That's sick. I like that. Strife Scholar. Ooh. You. Next up, we got Stinky Binky. Next up, we got Stinky Binky. All right, Treasure. And what was the other thing? Elemental. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. What is this playlist? Fucking music to have anxiety to? We need to change this up. We need to change this up right now. We need to change this up right now. Give me something cheerful. Give me something cheerful. Yeah. 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 Okay. Dig site inventory. Wait, I didn't even do the thing. I didn't even do the thing. Plains. Kinda. Fields of Strife, though. I like it. Reminds me of like a tulip field. Dig site inventory. Textbook tabulator. Heated argument. Ah, Chandra. Studious first year. Melancholic poet. Spirit mascot. Ooh. Ooh. Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. I'm not gonna lie to you. The more that I touch the cards from the set, the more that I'm reading them, the more that I'm getting more familiar with them. I'm like, fuck, man. Should I just take out my whole life savings and buy like a case? God damn, should I just like spend every single penny to my name to buy shiny cardboard? I think that sounds like a great investment idea. Bogwater.
Laureate.
Abigail Poet.
Laureate.
What the Stitch doing? Actually, funny enough, it does very much look like Stitch. If you like squint and you just like forget everything you know about like what Stitch actually looks like. No, I mean, just okay, this is what Stitch looks like to colorblind people. There, we saved it. There, we saved it. If you're colorblind, that's basically Stitch. And Practical Joke. Yo, is Mur about to pop out? Who's the one that touched like a rigatoni or something like that? Who's the one that like talked to like a miner? Is that a thing? Or am I misremembering? Fractal Tender. Oh, this is new. We got a Spirit Lizard? Ward 2 increments. At the beginning of your each end step, put a counter on this creature this wait. If you put a counter on this creature this turn, create a 0/0 green and white fractal creature token. Put 3 +1/+1 counters on it. Holy shiitake mushrooms, brother. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Okay. Gorilla Penis. Not quite. I still got a few more cards. I blew my load too early. Tragedy Feaster. Trample. Ward. Discard a card. Ew. Infusion at the beginning of your end step. Sacrifice a permanent unless you gained life this turn. Ooh, ooh. All right, 3, 2, 1. Gorilla Penis. Feed the Swarm. Oh, this is a sick-ass reprint. Are you fucking kidding me? Destroy target creature or enchantment a opponent controls. You lose life equal to that permanent's mana value. This is fucking dank. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Mindful Biomancer. That's a really nice Feed the Swarm. What are we looking at for that? Give me a second. What, like $4? Am I right? 60 cents? You're smoking dick, dude. You're smoking dick. 60 cents? It's gorgeous. Are you fucking blind? Are you fucking blind? It's gorgeous. You know what? Maybe we don't want to feed your swarm, okay? Tragedy Feaster Altar is Pete eating a single noodle toy after finding a rift. I got to admit, smoking fucking ravioli sounds so funny to me. I legitimately, not that I smoke weed very often. Next time I roll anything, which will probably never be ever in my life, ever again, I kind of want to just start using noodles. You show up to the blunt rotation and it's got a fucking linguine in it. That's going to be an experience you remember. It's got to be better than cardboard. Yeah, probably. Anyway. All right. Guys, don't freak out. Don't freak out now. There's a vampiric tutor in this. Don't freak out. Don't freak out, but there's a mountain here. Nope, that's not a mountain, but that's a very cool forest. You got me there. That is a very cool forest. Glorious Decay. Adventurous Eater. Eager Glyph Mage. It's a cat cleric. When this creature enters, create a 1/1 white and black inkling creature token with flying. Run behind. Tome Blast. Okay, they did this to fuck me up. They did this specifically to target me. Okay, let's take this slowly. Sound it out. Pterofractal. Flying. This creature enters with X +1/+1 counters on it. When this creature enters, gain 2 life. Ooh. Micah, Reader of Ruins. Ward, pay 3 life. Ew! Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, you may sacrifice an artifact. If you do, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for its copy. Have we lost the fucking plot? We're gonna let this happen? We're gonna let this happen at my table? In my TCG? Alright, Seething Shadelock. Venomous words at the bottom here. Target creature you control gets +2/+0, gains death touch until end of turn. At the beginning of your first main phase, this creature becomes prepared. Ooh. Pest Brood Sloth. Okay, now this is a sloth. That first sloth we saw like an hour ago, that's not a sloth. This is a sloth. It's got reach. When this creature dies, create 2 1/1 black and green pest creature tokens with whenever this token attacks, you gain 1 life, Peter. Pox Plague. Oh, god damn, this is cool looking. Each player loses half their life, then discards half the cards in their hand, then sacrifices half the permanents they control of their choice. Round down each time. That's crazy. Steal the Show. Choose one or both. I don't know. You decide. You be the judge. Choose one or both. Target player discards any number of cards, then draws that many cards. Steal the Show deals damage equal to the number of instant or sorcery cards in your graveyard to target creature or planeswalker. All right, 3, 2, 1. Stinky Pinky. Prismatic Ending. Very cool. Very cool. It's got Convergence. Very cool. Very cool. Raucautious Rancorous Archaic. Next up, we got Vampiric Tutor, followed by Imperial Seal, followed by Baleful Strix, followed by the Black Lotus, followed very closely thereafter with an Ancient Tomb. Okay, I think this is finally going to be our planes. Sneering Shade Rider. Isn't that just everyone on the internet? You sneering Shade Rider. Flying. When this creature enters, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Ew. Eager Glyph Mage. Run Behind. Tome Blast. Mindful Biomancer. Bogwater.
Laureate.
Spirit Mascot. Infirmary Healer. By the way, if anyone is seriously like, Pete, that's not at all the word that's even on the card. I know. Infirmary Healer. Stream of Life. Target player gains X life. Ooh, god damn. And this creature enters prepared. What a good kitty. Charging Strife Knight. It's called Haste. Silver Quill Charm. Dina's got... Oh, that's what her name is. Right, Dina. Search your library for a creature card, reveal it, then put it into your hand or graveyard, then shuffle. Zombify. Oh, damn. I love the art on this. Look at that. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. That is so cool. Honor-bound Page. And also Forum's Favor. So fucking cool. So fucking cool. I'm going to lose so much money buying all these singles. Next up, we got Red and White Spirit Token. Boop, 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 boop. And a copy. Ooh, it's a nice copy. It's a lot nicer than the copy that came in the Avatar set. It's just that lady just over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Planes. Nope. Noxious Newt. He's cute. He's got Death Touch. He's a little salamander guy. Masterful Flourish. Target creature you control gets +1/+0 and gains Indestructible. Ascendant Dusk Speaker. Orc Cleric. When this creature enters, put a +1/+1 counter on another target creature you control. At the beginning of your combat on your turn, exile up to 1 target card from your graveyard. A Landscape Painter. Vibrant Idea. Enters prepared. It's ready to go. Tackle Artist. That's not really artistry. Is there artistry in a tackle? It's got Trample and Opus. Imperious Ink Mage. Vigilance. And also when this creature enters, Surveil 2. All right, Pete, come on. Sound it out. Pterafractal. Impractical Joke. Fractal Tender. Scattering Shadelock. Venomous words at the very bottom here. And whoop, Pensive Professor. Increments. And also, whenever 1 or more +1/+1 counters are put on this creature, draw a card. Burst Lightning. Ooh. It's got a kicker of 4. It deals 2 damage, but if it's kicked, then 4 damage instead. And a Micah, Reader of the Ruins. And it's foiled this time, too. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, we are down to the final 9. This is 10 in my hand. Down to the final 10. Boop. Planes. Okay, I'm calling it right now. There's a fucking cyclonic rift in my hands. There's a cyclonic rift in my hands. It finally happened. It's happening right now, boys. Muse's Encouragement. Strife's Scholar. Awaken the Ages at the very bottom there. Efflorescence. There you go. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature, and it's also got Infusion. So if you gain life this turn, that creature also gains Trample and Indestructible to end a turn. Wander Off. Honor-bound Page. What did Fluorescence do? Fractal Mascot. It's Fractal Elf Trample. When this creature enters, tap target creature and opponent controls. Put a stun counter on it. Micah Reader of Ruins. Okay, there's so many of this guy in there. I think that's a sign to put him in a deck. Or to have him pilot something. To be honest, I don't have... I do have a mono red deck. I do. It's a Krenko deck, but it's for training purposes. It wasn't actually made for like enjoying myself. It was just for teaching other people how to play Magic. I think this is kind of I think this might be a sign to make a mono red deck with this boy. Might be kind of hard though, because it would have to synergize with instant and sorceries. So off the top of my head, off rip, I don't know how I would make that pilot, but you can figure it out. Okay, Forum Necroscribe. That sounds like a slur. Troll Warlock. Ward, discard a card. And it's got Repartee. Pestbrood Sloth. Colossus of the Blood Age. Damn, boy. You be eating your vegetables. I haven't played in so long, but hopefully that changes soon. I just got a new printer. Let's fucking go. In fairness, I don't play Commander very often anymore, simply because my group is more fixated on playing D&D right now. And that's totally fair because Maru's she's DMing it, so I get it. It's all good. But every once in a while, we get to play Commander. Actually, since I have you here, let me show you my Magic Corner. It's changed a bit since the last time I saw you. Grant, I'm sure I actually have this photo, right? Didn't I show chat recently? God, stretchy penis. Stretchy penis. Stretchy penis. No, I feel like this one image is fine. Okay, check this shit out. Did I miss the Cyclonic Rift? You did not. There's still 3 more cards in my hand. But real quick, since the last time I saw you, the addiction has gotten a lot worse. We have quite a few more decks than the last time I saw you. Quite a few more. And quite a few boxes have been gone through. I love it. Yeah, I've worked very hard to organize everything. So at a first glance, anybody can come in and be like, I don't know how to play. Or I do know how to play, but I don't have a deck. But this is the kind of thing that I like. I'm like, oh, well, I probably have a deck that at least does half of what you're requesting. At least half of it. That's good enough, right? Okay. Last few cards. Cyclonic Rift coming up. Someone invested in a label maker. Yeah, I like to organize. All right? Sorry I'm not fucking 13 years old. Sorry I'm not fucking 13 either. I'm not sorry. Okay, anyway, we got Emeritus of Conflict. First strike, whenever you cast your 3rd spell each turn, this creature becomes prepared. Blah, blah, blah. And also a lightning bolt at the bottom there. Just snuck that in there. Just a cheeky little Little lightning bolt. I haven't brewed in so long. I need to get the brain box working again. I'm gonna be honest. I don't brew very often anymore. Simply because I have almost every function that I like, that I want to play with. Plus, I don't have the time to make proxies much anymore. I find myself a little too busy to take the time out to cut cards. So in most cases when I'm playing Magic now, it's usually either I'm playing standard because that's all my actual cards, or we're playing just a little bit of Commander. And at this point, my collection is... well, I mean, I know that at least 70... No. I know that about like 60% of all the decks on my shelf are proxied, but a lot of them are not anymore either. So that kind of changes the game of like, do I want to mix proxies into this deck? I don't know. I would love to at some point, if the time ever comes, to show all of you fully what's in the NSFW deck, which is this one right here. It's the pink. Oh, fuck. The pink one right here. It's got titties in it. It's one of the very few that everything in is altered. Every single one is altered. Every single one. There's boobs everywhere. It's crazy. Just like a strip club. All right. 3, 2, 1. Cyclonic Rift. Nope. I saw the blue and I got excited. Fuck. Okay. Whenever look at the top 5 cards of your library, put 2 of them into your hand, put the rest at the bottom of your library, any order, blah, blah, blah. And then Colossus of the Blood Age. We don't want to rerun. Didn't we just see you? We don't want to rerun. All right. Next up, we got purple. All right, guys. You know, I don't ever do this. I never say this, so you know I'm serious. There's a Cyclonic Rift in my hand right now. All I got to do is just guess correctly, and we have a swamp. Sort of. Gotta get like half a Cyclonic Rift, maybe. Rapier Wit. Deluge Virtuoso. Expressive Fire Dancer. Follow the... I lost the page that had the pronunciation thing. I'm not going to do that joke anymore. Barog Banemaker. Stadium Tide Mage. Tidal Mage. Okay, we haven't seen you. Whenever this creature enters or attacks, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. Pest Mascot. Again, he looks gross. Soaring Stone Glider. That's kind of neat. The additional cost of this to cast a spell. Exile 2 cards from your graveyard or pay a colorless and a white. That's not terrible. Rabbit Attack. Until the end of turn, any number of target creatures you control get +1/+0 and gain. Whenever this creature dies, suck a big old noodle. Smoke a noodle doink. Snarl Song. It's got Convergence. That's a lot of text. Blah, blah, blah. This is a gorgeous Dreamroot Cascade. What the fuck? What the hell, dude? What the heck? Yo, what the heck? This is beautiful. I like this a lot. I have a different print of this that I think I gave to Maru for one of her decks. Hers is pretty cool too, but this is sick. It's got a goddamn portal in the middle of it, brother. Brain Freeze. Okay, this is a really sick Brain Freeze. What happened to my thingy? Tell me how much this Brain Freeze is. Hard read before I look. $4. $4? $6.55. Okay, I was close enough. Very nice. Send in the pest. Send in the pest. Send in the pest. Oh my god. Yeah, babe, I brought protection. Just let me get the wrapper off. Okay, we got a forest. No. Fields of Strife. No, my Cheez-Its. Shopkeeper's Bane. Pull from the Grave. A Johnny's response. Why? I'm sorry. Now I know why my neck's been hurting this entire time. Normally I have the actual preview in front of me. Why was I doing this like a goddamn pleb? Okay. A Johnny's response. Quick study. Draw 2 cards. Unsubtle Mockery. It almost took the entire box before I switched. I'm not breaking my neck now. Fractal Mascot. Startled Relic Sloth. Again, this is not a sloth. That's a worm with arms and legs, at best. Transcendent Archaic. Very cool. Have we had this one? I feel like we did. I feel like this was one of the first we pulled today. Harsh Annotation. Okay. Destroy target creature. Its controller gets a 1/1 white and black Inkling creature token with flying. Ugh. Flashback. Okay, we just have a card called Flashback now. Target instant or sorcery card in your graveyard gains flashback until the end of turn. The flashback cost is equal to its mana. Requisition Raid. Ooh. Very cool. The only thing, though, is like I guess the bulls or whatever these creatures are, the ones that are in the middle here towards the bottom, they kind of get lost. It's a little too busy of a design. They don't stick out enough for me. Textbook Tabulator. Very cool, very cool. Textbook Tabulator. All right, next. Blue. Oh, Stinky Binky. I gotta go pick up my wings. I need to go pick up my wings. Actually, first I need to order them. And then I have to go pick them up. Okay. Spectacle Summit. Enters tapped. Gross. I didn't even call it. I've lost all my mojo. They gave me a plains once. I'm good. I'm good now. I'm good now. Chase Inspiration. Seize the Spoils. Hungry Graphelon. Last Grasp. Interjection. Grapple with Death. Pursue the Past. Oh, this pile's getting really high. Essence Knit Scholar. Still wood. Still wood. She's cute. I like her. She's got fucking weeds in her hair. End of the Hunt. Did the hunt end because you died? Is that what happened? Is that why it ended? Target opponent exiles a creature or planeswalker that they control with the greatest mana value of creatures of the planeswalkers they control. Blah, 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 blah. Harsh Annotation. Joined Researchers. Oh, okay then. And there's just a cheeky secret rendezvous. And a cheeky secret rendezvous at the bottom there. That's cool. In fairness, this looks like all of the classic secret rendezvous cards. So, fair enough. Fair enough. You got me there. First strike at the beginning of each end step. If an opponent has more cards in their hand than you, this creature is prepared. Prepared to slap you in the face. We got a Spell Pierce. Counter target non-creature spell unless its controller pays 2. And Interjection Foil. Stinky Binky. Okay, how many more do we have left here? We got 2, 4, 6. Cool. Blues. Greens. Purples. Do all the purple first, and then we'll go to blue. Then the green, in that order. Stinky Binky. Oh, I punched out the +1/+1 counter. Oh well. Oh well, Spaghetti-O. Forest. Kind of. Olna Alley Shopkeeper. Shattered Acolyte. Quick Study. Goblin Glassrite. Terramorphic Expanse. Wilts in the Heat. Charging Strife Knight. Silver Quill Charm. Matter Bending Mage. Eternal Student. Exile this card from your graveyard. Create 2/1/1 white and black Inkling creature tokens. Erode. God damn. God damn. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. God damn. All right, 3, 2, 1. Stinky Binky. I like that. That's good. It's a fucking squirrel. Giant growth. Instant. Target creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn. I don't even give a shit what the card does. I like this. One of the first creatures I fell in love with Magic, squirrels. I love this. All right. And Living History. When this enchantment enters, create a 2/2 red and white spirit creature token whenever you attack. If a card left your graveyard this turn, target attacking creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Blah, blah, blah. That's going to hurt the PSA grade? Yeah, it is. All right. Moving on. Purple. I know this is like really degenerate. I kind of want to do like a mega pack with the last 4 after this one. I think I just might. I've never done it before, but I think I just might. Okay. Forest. God, fuck. Mindful Biomancer. Olna Alley Shopkeeper. Rehearsed Debater. Spellbook Seeker with a careful study at the bottom. Seize the Spoils. Pursue the Past. Brush Off. Witherbloom Charm. Wait, we haven't pulled this yet. You may sacrifice a permanent. If you do, draw 2 cards. You gain 5 life. Destroy target non-land permanent with mana value 2 or less. That's very useful. A lot of utility in that one. Diary of Dreams. This is what dreams are made of. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, put a page counter on this artifact. Draw a card. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each page counter on this artifact. God damn. So you just get it to 5, and then you're just doing that for free. That's wild. Stirring Hope Singer. Flying, lifelink. It's got Repartee. And 1/3/4. 3-drop. Damn, my phone is typing suck. You're good. All right, 3, 2, 1. Stinky Pinky. Just kidding. Quandrix the Proof. This is neat. Flying Trample Cascade. When you cast a spell, exile the card. Right, I Cascade, yeah. Instant and sorcery spells you cast from your hand have Cascade. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Well, now, hold on a second. Well, hold on a damn minute there. Well, now, hold on a second. All right, 3, 2, 1. Stinky Binky Cyclonic Rift. Nope. I'm not upset with having another one of these, though. It's cute. I like it. And then Sonar Unfinished Genius in foil. All right. I think it's Mega Pack time. So, now that I've gotten a real good handle of the positioning of how these packs work, let's get rid of that. Get rid of the token. Put the land off to the side. Now, do we want to see the archive as the last thing in these? Damn it. I opened it the wrong direction. Whatever. Land. No, I'm just going to leave it the way it is. Okay. We're going to take these 2. right off the top here. It's hard to keep this on screen because it's so zoomed. I want to see the archives pretty much last. So, archives, other thing. Put this down. 4 planes, 4 cyclonic rifts. That ain't gonna happen. One can hope, one can dream, but it ain't gonna happen. Okay, lands. That's the other thing. Here's the archive. Goes to the very back. And here's the last pack. Let me make sure I actually open it on the right side. Okay, token. Boom. Lands. Other rare. Or the foil. Archive. Off to the side. Boom. Lands to the front. We'll save shinies for last. All the archives. All the shinies. 3, 2, 1, stinky binky. We got a mountain. I like that. Full art mountain. Very cool. Very cool. We got a regular mountain. Very cool. Very cool. Finally, a plains. It just took the entire fucking box. And then Titan's grave. Titan died? Who's gonna tell me? Who's gonna tell me? Okay, we got Banishing Betrayal, Ancestral Anger, Noxious Newt, Masterful Flourish, Ascendant Dust Speaker. Yeah, no, we definitely seen you before. Fractal Mascot, Mage Tower Referee. God damn, he was in like the first pack we opened. It's been so long. I feel like I just saw an old friend. Tester of the Tangential. This is new. Increments, and at the beginning of combat on your turn, you may pay X. When you do, move X +1/+1 counters from this creature onto another target creature. A lot of movement there. Eternal Student, Artistic Process, Nita Forum Councillator? Is that seriously? Is that a word? Is that a fucking word? I should have put all the rares together. Because now we're just going to see a rare every handful of cards. Whatever. It's fine. Tenured Concoctor. Cost of Brilliance. Owland Historian. Procrastinate. Zealous Lorecaster. Inkling Mascot. Arnon Deathbloom Botanist. Okay, you're new. Death Touch. Whenever a creature you control with power, toughness, 1 or less dies, target opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Oh, this would make for such a bunk mono black. Just absolute jank bunk. Divergent Equation. Okay, I'm gonna say it right now. Ain't no way we got Mathegetics. Ain't no way. We have not received a single one of these chasers, but that's okay. We're having a lot of fun along the way. Okay, Creole History Buff. I've seen you before. Proctor's Gaze. Return up to 1 target non-land permanent from its owner's hand. Search your library for a basic land card. Put it into the battlefield. Tap the shovel. Okay. Just as I fucking said that. Chat. I need a sleeve. I need a fucking sleeve right now. I need a fucking sleeve right now. If you are not aware, I spoke too soon. If you are not aware, this card currently sits at not this specific printing, but this is this one is 2011, right? $20.11. If we had the borderless version, that price jumps all the way up to $175. Oh my goodness gracious. But it's got Ancestral Recall just at the bottom, just chilling like a villain. Just chilling like a villain. And also flying and ward 2. This creature enters prepared. Whenever this creature attacks, you may exile 8 cards from your graveyard. If you do, this creature becomes prepared. 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 All right. I don't really want to listen to funk per se. Give me some really chill, like really chill house music. Give me some really chill, like house music. All right. Stone Docent. I do need a sleeve for this though. It's not the more valuable one, but this is also very, very useful. Very, very, very useful. Stick that in there. Boom. All right. Muse's Encouragement. Strife Scholar. Efflorences. Efflorences. Fuck you. Oop. Wilt in the Heat. Biblioplex Tome Keeper. Wait. I haven't seen you before. When this creature enters, choose up to 1. Target creature becomes prepared. Target creature becomes unprepared. That's funny. Divergent Equation. Borrowed Knowledge. POV. Toy Story 2. Proctor's Gaze. Hello again. Arc of Hunger. Does the box eat you too? Whenever 1 or more cards leave your graveyard, this artifact deals 1 damage to each opponent and you gain 1 life. Ew. Mill a card. You may play that card this turn. I love a good self-mill. Wild Growth Archaic. Ooh. Trample, Reach, Convargei. And whenever you cast a creature spell, that creature enters with X additional +1/+1 counters on it, where X is the number of colors of mana spent to cast it. Hydro Channeler. Rearing Embermare. Burog Barrage. Terramorphic Expanse. A Mage Tower Referee. Embrace the Paradox. Practice Scrollsmith. Brush Off. Okay, definitely haven't seen this one before. This spell costs 1 colorless and 1 blue less to cast if it targets an instant or sorcery spell. Counter target spell. That's kind of sick, not gonna lie. It just becomes a regular target counter spell. That's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Witherbloom Charm. Group Project. POV, you got paired up with the 1 smart kid in class, and you and your homie are completely stupid. You're practically legally brain dead, and you're expecting the smart kid to do everything in the project. Don't worry, he's got a handle on it. Create 2 red and white spirit creature tokens. It's also got Flashback, where you tap 3 untapped creatures you control. That's so easy. I like that. I like the functionality of that. Splatter Technique. I'll show you my splatter technique. Choose 1. Draw 4 cards. Splatter Technique deals 4 damage to each creature and planeswalker. And now, let's get to the archives. So we got Locust Spray up first. Target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. I'm very familiar with everything to do with and now I'm forgetting what the mechanic's actually called. Blight. There you go. Blight. I'm very familiar with things that just give -1/-1 counters. Lorwyn has been my shit since January. All right. I don't mean to freak anyone out, but we got a Cyclonic Rift. Got a Shamanic Revelation. Draw a card for each creature you control. It's got Ferocious. You gain 4 life for each creature you control with power 4 or greater. It's that guy from the thing. Helping Hand. Return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. All right. I don't mean to freak anyone out. Well, I've been edging you along for this entire time. Why don't I just do it already? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Cyclonic Rift. Disdainful Stroke. That's literally me every single night, brothers and sisters. Counter target spell with mana value 4 or greater. Fair enough. All right, shiny time. Procrastinate. Stand up for yourself. Should have done that at like the beginning. Stargaze. How did you get mixed in there, you silly little goofball? How did you get mixed in there? You were supposed to be on the other side. And Transcendent Archaic. Ooh, 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 shit. Look at the way that foils. Ooh. Beautiful. All right, guys. Stream's over. That's everything. That's everything I got. Oh, shit. Thanks, Grandma. What is this? Oh, my God. Grandma, what is this? Grandma, you shouldn't have. All right, here we go. Collector booster pack time. Now this right here might end everything. I might jump off a bridge depending on what is in this pack right here. Last pack magic, baby. Last pack magic. Bloop, bloop. All right. Ooh, we got a food token. That's always a good sign. I love my food tokens. You know that. I love my food tokens. Looks very gross, though. I know it's supposed to be cozy. That does not look cozy. That looks gross. That looks gross. And the other side's an elemental. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Now, we're going to leave it as is. We're going to leave it as is. Okay, we got Ascendant Dust Speaker. Shopkeeper's Bane. Heated Argument. Come on, Foil Plains. Bongwater Lamarant. Environmental Scientist. Quandrix Charm. Oh, God, that looks so good in foil. Oh, my mouth, it's watering. I want to just eat it. Garrison Excavator. No way. No, you did not. No, you did not. Hold on. Is this what I think it is in my hand? No, you did not. Where did it just fucking go? I literally just had it in my... I literally just had it up. It is! It is! Okay, I didn't want to just say it in case I was wrong. This is the Japanese version of a braid. Oh, this is so gorgeous. It's not worth a lot. Don't even think for a second it's worth a lot. But like, God, this is so gorgeous. It's so cute. I love it so much. Give me every single Japanese card you have. Give me every single one I have. Yeah, it's the deals 3 damage to a target creature, or you can destroy a target artifact. But oh my God, give me every single one, so I can roll it up into a tube and shove it in my ass. I thought making things that looked Pog was worth beans, but was Pokemon's thing. I mean, here's the thing: everybody who wants these Japanese cards, they want like one of 3 of them. Okay, they're looking for the Force of Will. They're looking for that Vampiric Tutor. And they're also looking for the Culling the Weak. Which, I'm going to be honest with you, the Culling the Weak's not even that cool. Like, it's all right. I have a few of the Secret Lair versions of it. But like, this is literally just oh, how would I put this? Tamu-san and Jeriru. Tamu-san and Jeriyo-chan. Literally this. It's just Tom and Jerry. It's just Tom and Jerry, but Nihongo. This is 500 fucking smackers. Isn't that insane? 500 smackers for that. It's okay. It's all right though. Like, Don't get me wrong. I would be absolutely like shitting, pissing, and coming all over the place if I was the one that pulled it. But like, you know, let me huff my cope. Let me huff my cope in peace. Why are we in the movie theater? let me huff my cope in peace. All right. We got Duty Beyond Death. Very cool. We got a foil forest. Full art. Love that. Love that. Where's my goddamn planes, though? Wizards of the Coast. Zafai and the Tempest. Sickest boy band in all of the planes. Striding Shot Caller. Ooh. We got Run the Play at the very bottom there. This Troll Druid has Reach. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, this creature becomes prepared. Consolator's Duelist. I like this borderless. The one that we had earlier. That was cool. Wait, no. I'm confusing this with a different card. This is sick. Point is, this is sick. This is sick. And we got Prismatic Ending. My God, that is gorgeous in foil. My God, that is gorgeous in foil. What the actual shit talk? All right, 3, 2, 1, last card. Quandrix the Proof. Well, now hold on a second. Isn't this where did my page just go? Isn't this the yeah. This is a $33.15 right now. $33.15. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna take this as a sign. I'm gonna finally make my own Elder Dragon deck. I will brew with this. This is beautiful. I wasn't anticipating a blue-green for my first like actual dragon commander deck, but it's a sign. I want it. Wow. Yeah, I know, right? This is a sign. That's beautiful. Let me sleeve this before I get poop on it. Let me frame this directly in my butthole so I can get some poop on it. All right, boys. Let's break out the other box. Nah, I'm kidding. What am I made of money? What am I made of money? That was a lot of fun. I had a good time. Did you have a good time? Did we break even? Fuck no. Did we make any profits? Doesn't fucking matter. I'm never selling these cards. You are bearing me with these cards. Yeah, I think we got some pretty decent pulls. We didn't get any of the chasers that are actually on here, but we did get the bordered version of the Ancestral Recall, which was pretty fucking sick. So that was pretty cool. If I could have changed anything about this, I would have loved to get the Mathemagics. That would have been really cool. But I regret nothing. I got a really cool braid out of this. I got a really, really cool braid. So I can't complain. Now, this is the part where I tell you, in full honesty, this isn't the only box. But that's the only box you get on stream. Because it's my wife's birthday and she gets to open up packs on her own. And that's the way it's gonna be. I always have a good time when I'm with you, baby. Stop. You're making me horny. They need a coin star for magic cards. To be honest with you, that would be really cool. If there was a way for me to just like sell bulk, and like literally, you could do it the same way that Coinstar does. They take 15%. Like, that's okay. That's fine. You can take 15%. That's better than any LGS. So, I just hope that with the other box that Maru and I get to break off stream, that we get to fill out almost the entire set. Because I find myself like, okay, yes, I play the game. I play the game enough to justify myself. In my opinion, okay? Maybe I'm just huffing cope, but while I do play the game, I also very much love collecting as well. And I hope that I can complete this set. And if I don't, I have yet to complete a single one of the sets. The closest one is probably Lorwyn, and we're missing like a little bit less than 50 cards. So that's not bad at all. Granted, they're all the pricier ones, but I think now is a great time to actually buy Lorwyn. Singles, that is, because the overall price has dropped significantly because of how popular it was and how many people actually bought the set. So now is a perfect time to for me to actually get on top of that. If only I had the time and energy to do so. Nothing wrong with being a collector. Nothing wrong with being a collector. But what I am saying is there is everything wrong with only collecting Magic and not playing the game. You can collect all you want as long as you also play the game, because they're meant to be played with. Okay. And with that, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. I know, random stream, random time. Pete just showed up out of nowhere with cardboard and thinks he's hot shit. Thinks he's hot shit with his shiny ass cardboard. But I must go. I need to go pick up wings for my wife. So I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. I will be live once again next week, Wednesday, actually. There will be no stream tomorrow. I have plans with Maru. It's her birthday. Suck a fucking noodle, dude. Go lick a rigatoni if you're upset about it. So I'll see you on Wednesday. Love you. Appreciate you. I'll see you later, okay? Bye-bye. Why is Starfleet Command still as a panel? That was supposed to be removed already. What's up with that? What's up with that? Why is that still there?
I'm not good at goodbyes. I miss the sunshine in your eyes.
Is he live right now? I will. That'd be great. It's funny because I was looking for something to write. I was buying time.
Come on, baby, let's take one last ride.
Been lurking for the last hour, so also sorry for caps. It's fine.
Around this carousel,
I don't see that he's live.
we're riding around this wagon wheel. She took me for a spin. We're riding around this carousel, getting dizzy till we're sick.
Wait, Kiva, I don't even see him live. What are you talking about? I don't see him. Is he here? Is he live? I don't see him. He is live. Why don't I see? Did I unfollow Keo? Did he block me? He's literally live right now. Wait, why did it bring me to the mobile Twitch? Why am I on mobile Twitch? Hold the fuck on. Cowboys don't cry.
Circle, there's no easy way to end. It's too much, I can't take anymore. Stuck feeling like we've been here before.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay, he's there. Yeah, okay. See you over there.
In the Wild West. My heart stopped beating and it sunk into my chest. Riding around this carousel, if you catch my drift. We're riding around this wagon wheel. She took me for a spin.
Okay, bye. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, I knocked